Well, hello, LockedIn fans. Beetle Bailey here with LockedIn Entertainment. In a couple days here, the York State Fair will be happening, starting this Friday at the York Expo Center. One of the highlights during the week, the fair that runs 10 days, is the Battle of the Bands. It's a chance for groups to get on the main stage, at the Bobcat stage at the York Fairgrounds, and have a battle between the three bands. And they will also be, I guess, headlining for the legendary group band Kix. Today we have with us one of the three bands. It's called Rock Hollow. How you guys doing?
Good.
So can you introduce yourself here for me?
Yeah, I'm Troy Baylord. I play the drums, sing, a little bit of guitar here and there, but...
I'm Tucker Carr, and I play guitar and sing.
Sean Gardner, bass, vocals.
Mitch Wise, keyboard, guitar, vocals.
Skin flute.
Sax.
Also, these folks might recognize we are here inside of InterstellarProductions.com studio. So doing a little bit different here with our interview today. So I'd like to get started a little bit here. How long have you guys been together?
The three of us about a little over a year, and then Mitch is our newest member, about 3 months now.
Is there any place that you've played here recently that guys have been together?
Yeah, we've played
The Racehorse Tavern.
Yeah.
Jen's Rhythm and Blues.
all places around
Bones and Shells.
Bones and Shells.
Somewhere
South
there.
Mountain Fairgrounds.
So where was it?
Tourist Inn.
Yeah, you know, most of the
House and Elks.
traditional rock clubs in the area, and then some of the private clubs like Legions and Elks. Like we just did a show with Rock Candy, and we're going to do one of those again. That's going to be tickets on sale for that for November 12th, and that was a sellout last time.
We also did Red Line Legion.
Yeah,
right
just typical bar stuff in the area.
You guys look all in varied ages.
Yes.
Have any got a lot of experience in playing? I noticed you got the studio and everything, but maybe go back a little bit to how long you've been playing.
Me and him have been playing on and off together.
Since you were in 7th grade.
Yeah, since we were kids, you know.
I'm the old guy in the band, and I've waited 42 years to play on this stage at the York Fair.
Yeah, we're psyched about that.
Troy's a little younger.
So is this a spin-off
And Mitch
anything?
is real young.
I was the youngest until Mitch
I'm the
came.
little baby.
Mitch is the youngest.
So is this a spin-off of any other groups, or you guys just came together and this is going to be something very new?
We all kind of came from different groups, actually.
Yes.
We all have musical experience for years.
COVID took out a lot of bands, I think,
Yeah.
and kind of like we're all, one way to say it, I guess, is we're all people who were in other bands, and during the virus, we all found each other to put a new band together. The goal was to come out of the gate as things opened up again, being ready. We were a little behind pace, because we were all new to each other. We had to learn to play together,
Yeah, what I'm trying to get at a little bit is that with the band, their identity a lot of time is the name, and also the musicians, the players that are playing. And I know every band probably gets it, is like, how did you come about your name? Or, was it something that just popped in your head, or did you discuss it?
For Rock Hollow.
For Rock Hollow?
There's a story with this. I played with a fella named Eric Coombs, who was a dear friend and bass player. He was my neighbor. He had the farm just over the hill here, and when we met years ago, we were instant friends, and we found out he played music, and we started a band back then. We were called Stone Blue, and we live in the Hollow. If you can't see out the window, but we're down in Red Line here, down in the Hollow, and it's the Rippling Run Hollow. And one day Eric came in here and goes, "This isn't the Rippling Run Hollow. This is the Rock Hollow, because we fucking rock." So he said we're renaming this hollow, and it's kind of so it lived. We always refer to this as Rock Hollow. And when we were looking for new names, of course now you can't just have a random name. Like you gotta Google search it, because you can't. The last band I was in had a name, and there was 4 other bands in the world with the same name. In the old days, you could get away with that, but you can't.
Once you Google something and you see 4, is this the one that I'm looking for?
Yeah, so Rock Hollow passed the Google test, and I was like, I wanted to. Eric died in 2007 from a brain tumor.
I knew him well.
And I wanted to kind of honor his memory when the name thing came up. I was like, there's only one name I kind of want to use right now, because to honor his memory as well.
And it worked.
So, and no one else had it. So
it's catchy. Yeah.
It just fit. Too.
there is another Rock Hollow on the internet. It's a golf course. But other than that,
there's some winery too. Remember?
So we're rockhollowmusic.com and Rock Hollow.
We'll buy them out.
Music.
We'll buy them out. We'll buy
Rock Hollow Music on Facebook. So, but there's no other band currently with that name, which is good.
Good. Speaking of labels, I know there again. Is there anything in particular that you would say that your music, seeing that you're kind of new together, is there any labels you would put in music, or you just kind of rock?
We're rock. We're at the core.
High energy. We like to use that because we do. We like to keep people moving, dancing, having a good time. So it's high energy rock and roll.
As well as some songs that are epic songs.
Yeah, I think we would fall in that category of, like, even though we're playing bars and typical
places around
bar
here.
places, our music's really more in the arena rock fashion. Like, we're good at loud. That's what we're good at rock.
We've been a little too loud for
So
some places.
do you have a favorite? I know, like, say you had some original songs, but is there a favorite covered song that you really enjoy, that play a lot, that gets the fans going?
Well, the song that got us in this competition is Roll With The Changes, REO Speedwagon, and that was something we were able to do that a lot of bands don't do because of Mitch's ability on keyboards, where so many bands without a keyboard player, it's hard to find a really good rock keyboard player, let alone any keyboard player in the area. So most bands are stuck doing with what we all love, the AC/DC, the Aerosmith, the Van Halen, the Led Zeppelin, the Black Sabbath, the Judas Priest, all the classics. Yeah, so, but now we're finding we can stretch out beyond that box a little bit, having, keyboards and,
Get a different flavor put into it. It's a completely different sound when you have keyboards.
Nothing's really holding us back from doing whatever we want to do.
Yeah, we're pretty adaptable. We can do a lot of different
And
genres.
the people, when they come see us, they might be surprised at what they hear. We could throw many different genres of music at them.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, we're trying to funnel it down. Like, we're learning what our sound is too, and as we create and write, and we're starting to find it. And we have a new CD coming with 5 new songs on it, which will be on Spotify and
CD Baby,
all the regular outlets soon. And we're mixing the last song right now called Angel, and we record in here. This is our studio, and this is the control room. So we're kind of self-sufficient that way. We're lucky as a band. Yeah,
instruments
out there's the studio area, and then this, and I can give you a little, like, this board here. If you look at it, this board is a piece of history. This board, not to sidetrack the interview, but it's people like knowing about this board. This was called the U2 board at Clare Brothers. This is the Paragon 1. You see the 1 up there. This was the first of its kind made for the band U2, and this was used by U2 on the road from 1992 to 1998. This was the closest thing they could take. This was their studio counterpart. This is the closest thing, if you look at it, that you can get to a studio console that went in a box, in a road case, and traveled on the road. And it was very cumbersome. And it's because of this board they probably embraced the digital era, because this board was a huge pain in the ass to get in and out of the box every day. It took like 6 or 8 people to flip this board out of its road case, and it's in the barn down there.
That's why it sits here all the time.
But me and my son won this at an auction at Clare Brothers, and they wanted it to end up in an environment like this. So, and it's got the cool thing about it had the studio preamps. The preamps are the same as its studio counterpart, and that's what we wanted, was that traditional analog up front sound. Because analog and rock music, just go hand in hand. It's just the way it is. It all ends up in Pro Tools and everything's digitized in the end, but the idea was to start with an analog front end, and that's what we do, and that's what you see like in Dave Grohl's movie, you know, Sound City, and so many of your rock legends. They tried digital and now they're going back to it, you know, and like so many refuse it, like AC/DC, the Stones, Elton John, Billy Joel, you know, all your legends of rock, Paul McCartney. Even I just saw Black Crowes came back. They wanted an all analog rig to go back on the road. So
It's interesting.
that's a whole other animal. But you know, rock and analog seem to go much more hand in hand than digital and rock music. You know, because it's the sound of rock.
The warmth.
Really?
You know, so anyway, I didn't mean to sidetrack this, but that's part of the.
No, hey, it's great. Something interesting. You know, a lot of the people nowadays probably never saw a board like this. I've been to a number of different concerts in the last 2 years and never saw anything this size.
Yeah,
you know,
everything's smaller and digitized. It's all very compact now. And
We're very fortunate to have this at our disposal for what we do.
yeah, it's kind of like. At first, it was, you know, these things like 20 years ago. Where it's like a Chevelle. You remember in the 80s, Chevelles and Camaros were junk. You know, they were a dime a dozen. You get them cheap, and then now all of a sudden they're worth $100,000 because they're rare and unique. And that's where analog is. It's becoming a rare and unique animal. So,
But it gives it better or different, like say, the sound that that you can produce that somebody else may not be doing with digital.
yes.
Yeah.
And the thing that analog does is it hears outside of our audible hearing range. Where digital, they usually chop it, you know, at the ends of our hearing range. But you feel frequencies in the hair on your arms and in your skin, you know, and so that's like audio, you know, like analog hears out, a great microphone and a great preamp hears outside of your audible hearing range. So you feel it as well as hear it. And that's kind of what's missing in a lot of the modern music, I think. That's why a lot of people like, especially our age group, you know, is like, it just doesn't sound the same. I don't know why I don't like it. That's why, because it doesn't have the sonic impact that analog
And the warmth of analog.
you know.
Oh,
So-
hey, it's, I say something that I could say that the younger people may not realize or know. So, but anyway, then
sorry.
get back to
No, it's good.
Battle of the
It's all
Bands.
good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I mean to sidetrack stuff. But
yeah, that's great. I mean, like say, you know, something that people can understand and learn a little bit when they go to see some of these bands or some of the, you know, the music that's out there at these concert stuff. But
Yeah.
have you guys played on any other stage as big as maybe the Bobcat stage at the York Fairgrounds?
no.
The South Mountain's kind of probably the biggest, and that wasn't even close.
Yeah, the
No.
South Mountain Fairground stage. We were up there. That one's, you know, that room holds maybe like 1,500 people.
So you're kind of excited to get up on there and.
Oh my God.
Excited,
The
yes.
nerves,
A little nervous.
Yeah, excited is a calm term.
You just get excited. I mean, when you play out, you know, when you first get on the stage,
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always like
till you get that first.
I'm always kind of, you know, a bundle of nerves. And he goes, "You're not nervous. You're just excited." And, you know, and that's what it does become. Once I get past that first song, then I'm like, I'm in it. You know, it's just always that warm.
Then you use that energy to keep propelling forward.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit of time to get warmed up into that since this is the first band I've been in.
It's a little tough to get excited or move around behind a keyboard.
Yeah, I grew up in the theater environment more than I did the rock, you know, music performance. And so, you know, the first time we had McCleary's was the first one I went to. It was definitely, I was very stiff. I didn't quite understand what I had to do. But as time has gone by, I've gotten more comfortable.
But you perform very well under those conditions. He's great.
He's a natural born rocker. He's
Yes.
just kind of young to it.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
I'm sure it'll pick it
Growing
up
in.
pretty quickly, and
Yeah.
next Wednesday will really, you know, give you a chance to jump up there and do some things. I
We're
mean,
very happy to be in this.
Yes,
we
thank
do want to
you,
thank
98.5.
Rocky 98.5.
Yes, thank
thank
you,
you
Rocky
so much
98.5. This is
for
awesome.
choosing us. We're
Or
going to
whoever
bring it.
actually, I don't know who actually did the choosing, the names, but thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're very
thank you so
grateful
much, very
for that.
much.
well, and the last thing then we got is there anything, anything you want to say to the fans or anything to encourage them to come on out?
If you like rock, we frickin' rock. That's what I'm gonna
I knew this was gonna bring it.
We have great fans. We really do. You know, a lot of followers and.
We like to rock. We do. It's in our blood. It's just
this is
what
why
we
we do it. You know, it's for the.
We're
fan.
idiots otherwise, but when
And
we
if
get
it's
up
too
there,
loud, you're too old.
Yes.
We do know how to rock.
Please don't
That's-
tell us to turn down.
Like we've tried
Please.
different kinds of music when we're in there, and what we do is we just like do that old school rock. Well, it's just what's in our blood.
We do have one funk song.
Yeah, we do. Funk's not so far out of the box, though. We
it's more-
rock.
it's funk
as well.
rock.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely got the rock
Yeah,
element.
and rock and blues. Like we have one original called "The Gambler" that's like kind of Stevie Ray Vaughan-ish and funky at the same time. And then we got a new actual kind of funk song called "Funk with Me" that's going to be the first song we start to record for a second album.
So you're not giving any of this away that you're going to play Wednesday night, and
I don't
Do it.
know. It's
I gotta ask,
conflicted.
what's
We're
your-
People want
conflicted.
just have to come out and see.
what's
Yeah.
your chances, being that you kind of new to group together? What do you think your chances of winning the Battle of the Bands? I know you don't know what your starting position is.
I
yet.
feel like I've already won getting to play on that stage. I've been waiting 42 years for this, and it's finally happening.
I mean, 32.
42.
You mean 22?
Exactly.
52.
12. You've been waiting 12 years.
Well, I thank you guys for sitting down here at Interstellar Production Studio,
Yes.
whatever,
Thank
and
you.
giving LockedIn Magazine a chance to hear what you guys had to say. And we'll see you Wednesday night. I'll be there photographing.
Oh,
So
great.
we'll get some pictures of you guys and the other bands. And
Are you on stage or in the pit? Or
Don't know yet for sure. I probably will be in the pit, but I'm going to talk to them and see, since I've done interviews with you guys and everything, to see if we pull up and do some stuff on the stage also. Some of the best pictures are kind of from the front, but I'd like to get some like action stuff
back.
the
Side
crowd
back.
and
Nice.
from the side that you're actually
Yeah.
playing. So
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
thank you guys, and we'll see you Wednesday.
All right.
Thank you. Rock Hollow.